Hello students, welcome to Anne's classes. Let's do linear inequations. Exercise 15. Now we know what equations are, isn't it? An equation is one in which we say that one side is equal to the other side. So we use the symbol equal to. So we call this an equation. Now in an inequation, we do not use the equal to sign. Instead, we use signs like this, which says that x is greater than 9, or we say x is lesser than 9, or we say x is less than or equal to 9, or x is greater than or equal to 9. Okay, so these are the symbols that we use in linear inequations. So we do not use the equal to sign. That's the first point you need to keep in mind. Secondly, in a linear equation, you have a replacement set and a solution set. Now, when you solve this, what you get is a solution set. Now, to find the value of x, now you have to take this x from a replacement set. Okay, that is, the value of x is found in the replacement set. So, x belongs to negative integers, so that will be your replacement set. And the solution that you get after working this out is called the solution set. So now let's begin to work this out. So let's write this down. So this is 11 plus 2x is greater than 5. So we are going to solve for x. We're going to find the value of x, and x belongs to negative integers. This we need to find out. Now, since we're going to solve for x, everything that is with x we have to remove because we need to get only x, isn't it? So first let's remove this number by itself that is standing here, that is 11. Now this is 11. If I write minus 11, I will be able to get 0 and I can remove this, isn't it? So if you have to remove a number, write the opposite of that number. That is, I have 11 here. Let me write 11 plus 2x. Now to remove 11, I have to say minus 11, isn't it? I need to say minus 11. Then this and this 11 will get cancelled. Now I continue the rest of it. Now if I remove 11 from one side, I have to write minus 11 on the other side also. So here also I need to write minus 11. So what are we doing? We are subtracting minus 11 from both sides. Why did we take minus 11? Because this is plus 11. We've written the opposite of that because we want to remove this. So we have subtracted 11 from both sides. That's the first thing you need to do. Now let's simplify this. So what does this imply? Now 11 minus 11, this will get cancelled. So what do we have now? We have only 2x left, and 2x is greater than 5 minus 11. And how much is 5 minus 11? Minus 6. Now again we have to remove 2 so that we get x alone. Now 2 is multiplication. What is the opposite of multiplication? Division. So for that we have to divide. That means I'm going to say 2x divided by 2. So this way I can remove the 2's. Now is greater than minus 6. On this side also we have to divide by 2. So when you divide one side by 2, you have to divide the other side also by 2. So dividing by 2 from both sides, what do we get? Again here I can cancel the 2's. Here I can cancel and I get 3. So what have I got here? So here I have got x, and x is greater than minus 3. So x is greater than minus 3. That means think of your number line, integers number line. Now here it says negative integers. X is greater than minus 3 and x belongs to negative integers. So think of all the numbers greater than minus 3 on your number line. On your number line, you have lots of numbers, isn't it? All the numbers to the right of minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, all that is greater than minus 3. But here, remember, x is only negative integers. So if I have to get only negative integers, what is my solution set? My solution set will be all negative integers less than minus 3. Okay, so what are the negative integers less than, greater than minus, greater than, x is greater than minus 3. So I have to think of all the negative integers greater than minus 3. That will be minus 2 and minus 1. That's it. If I go beyond this, I'll get 0, 1, 2, 3. They all become positive, isn't it? They're not negative. 0 is not negative. 1, 2, 3 are all positive. So this is my solution set. And what is the option here? The correct answer is option A. So option A is my correct answer. Question 2. If 3x plus 1 is less than or equal to 16 and x belongs to real numbers, then the values of x represented on a number line are. Now we have to be careful when we represent numbers on a number line for inequations after solving them. So let's take this inequation. So what do we have here? We have 3x plus 1 is less than or equal to 16 and x belongs to real numbers, all the numbers, okay? So now let's solve for this. So here we have to keep 3x by itself. That means we need to remove plus 1. So what should we do? We have to write minus 1, isn't it? So now this will be 3x plus 1 minus 1, because we need to remove that plus 1, and this is less than or equal to 16 minus 1, because we have to subtract 1 from both sides. So subtracting 1 from both sides, what do we get? So here we've got 3x by itself, because we can cancel plus 1 and minus 1. 3x will now be lesser than and equal to 16 minus 1 is 15. So now again we need to get x by itself. That means we need to remove 3. Now 3 is multiplication here. So what is the opposite of multiplication? Division. That means I need to divide this by 3. So we need to write that 3x divided by 3 is less than or equal to, now 15 also should be divided by 3. So dividing 3 from both sides. Okay, what do we get? So here I can cancel this 3 and this 3. I have only x. Here I can cancel and I can get 5. So what do I have now? I have 3x is less than or equal to 5. X is less than or equal to 5. 3 is cancelled, so we only have x. So now we know that x is less than or equal to 5. So let's think of all the numbers like that. Now less than or equal to 5 will be, now starting with 5, because we have the question says less than or equal to 5. So we can have 5, then we'll have 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, minus 1. It goes on and on, isn't it? It goes on and on. And now here it says real numbers. Real numbers can even include the numbers in between. It can be 4.1, 5.1. It can increase. It can include all the numbers in between also. So, what is our solution set? Our solution set will be minus 1, 0. Now, I can put dots here to mean that it's going to go on. So, here I can put dots here. That means it's going to go on here. Minus 1, 0. Then I can write 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, because it says less than or equal to 5. So these are all my numbers in the elements in the solution set. Now if I have to put this on a number line, how do I do it? So I draw an integers number line, and then I need to mark my numbers on them and also mark these. That is to show that 5 and all the numbers less than 5 are included in the set. Now how do I do that? So I have to draw a darker line on top. So this part is 5. Now this I'm going to shade it dark. I put a dark dot here, and this will be 5, and all these will be 4, 3, 2, 1 and so on. All this will go on. And here this arrow mark should be a darker one. This arrow mark is darker, and the line that I've drawn on top also should be darker. So this is to show that the numbers begin from 5 and it keeps going on to the left side, because there are many numbers on the left. Okay, so the dark circle around 5 shows that 5 is included. Now if 5 is not included, we don't put a dark circle, we put a hollow circle, a circle which is not shaded inside. So here we have put a dark circle. That means it's showing that 5 is included, and the dark line with the dark arrow on the left of number 5 shows that every number less than 5 is also included in the solution. Okay, so I hope you understood how this is done. So since the solution set says all numbers equal to and less than 5, I started with 5, and there is a dark dot because 5 is included. And this dark line here will show that it continues, especially with the dark arrow here. This arrowhead is dark, telling us that this continues on the other side. So this is our answer, and that will be option C. So that is option C, which is our answer, which has to be marked. Question 3. If 3 minus 2x is greater than or equal to x minus 10 and x belongs to W, what is the solution set? Okay, so let's write this down. So this is 3 minus 2x is greater than or equal to x minus 10. So what we're going to do here is we're going to use the transposing method this time. So I'm going to leave minus 2x here, and this is greater than and equal to x minus 10, and I'm going to transpose this 3 which is on the other side plus 3. I'm going to bring it here, it becomes minus 3. So now what do I have? I have minus 2x is greater than or equal to x minus 10 minus 3 is minus 13. Now I'm going to transpose the x. So here I have minus 2x. I'm transposing the x from this side to the left hand side. Here it's plus. So when it comes here it becomes minus. So minus x is greater than or equal to minus 13. So here what do I have? Minus 3x is greater than or equal to minus 13. So here what I can do is to remove this minus 3 from here, I can divide both sides by minus 3. So here I'm going to divide this by minus 3 and divide this also by minus 3. Now why am I doing this? To remove this minus 3, so I have only x. So by dividing minus 3 on both sides. Now we have to be very careful. Now in an inequality, if you are dividing by a negative number, the sign will change. It will reverse. That means greater than and equal to will now become less than or equal to. So let's cancel this. I've cancelled this. I've cancelled this also. So what do I have left? I have x. Now I'm going to reverse the sign. Is less than or equal to 13 by 3. So x is less than or equal to 13 by 3. How did this sign get reversed? It got reversed because we are dividing by a negative number. So whenever you divide by a negative number, you must reverse your sign. So that means x is greater or lesser or equal to 13 by 3 is 3 fours are 12 plus 1, 4, 1 by 3. So this is the first part. Then the second part here is x belongs to whole numbers. This is very important. X belongs to whole numbers. And what are whole numbers? Whole numbers are numbers starting from 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on. Now here it says x is less than 4, 1 by 3. So what are all the numbers less than 4, 1 by 3? 0 is less than 4, 1 is less than 4, 2, 3. Now 4, 1 by 3. Now if you have 4 here and 5 here, 4, 1 by 3 comes in between. So if I say that x is less than 4, 1 by 3, I must include 4 also, isn't it? So 4 also will be included. So what is my solution set? My solution set will be all these numbers that I have underlined in red, that is 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Because 4 is also less than 4, 1 by 3. And that is option C. So my answer here is option C. Question 4. So the first part here says if x belongs to whole numbers. So again, let's write down the whole numbers. Whole numbers start from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. Let's read the second part. 2x minus 1 by 3 is greater than and equal to 4. So let's solve that. So 2x minus 1 by 3 is greater than or equal to 4. So we're going to solve this. So this will be 2x minus 1 is greater than 4, greater than or equal to 4 into 3. I'm transposing 3 to the other side into 3. So 2x minus 1 is greater than or equal to 12. Now 2x alone, 2x is greater than or equal to 12 plus 1. So again here 2x is greater than or equal to 13. Now I need to remove this. I need to remove 2 and keep only x here. That means I need to divide this by 2. So let me divide that by 2. So in the next step I'm going to say 2x divided by 2 is greater than or equal to 13 divided by 2. Remember, we have to divide on both sides. So dividing. So let's write that. Dividing by 2 on both sides. So this you have to keep doing it. You have to remember to do this on both sides. So now we can cancel. I can cancel the 2. Now here I can't cancel. So what do I have here? X is greater than or equal to, now 13 by 2. That is 2 sixes are 12, 1 by 2. So it's greater or equal to 6, 1 by 2. So all numbers more than 6, starting from 6, starting from 6 we can't do because it says 6.5, more than 6.5. Okay, so we have all our whole numbers here. Some of those. Now, if we continue to write, I'll have 5, then I'll have 6, I'll have 7. Now, between 6 and 7, I will have 6, 1 by 2. So, if my answer has to have elements greater than 6, 1 by 2, I cannot include 6. I have to include numbers after 6, that is 7 onwards. So what is my solution set? My solution set will be all numbers greater than 6 1 by 2, that is 7, 8, 9, 10 and so on and so on. So this is my solution set and that is option C. So option C is our answer. Question 5. If x is an integer and minus 2 into x plus 3 is greater than 5, the solution set is, now we have to show that solution set on a number line. So we have a number line here. First, let's work this out. X is an integer means it can be negative or positive or 0. Now we have to simplify this. So let's do that. So minus 2 into x plus 3 is greater than 5. So this will be x plus 3, I'm keeping only x plus 3 here, is greater than 5 divided by minus 2. So again, as you can see here, we have a negative number. If you're dividing by a negative number, this sign will get reversed. So let me rewrite that now as x plus 3 is less than 5 by 2. 5 by, so that is minus. So minus 5 by 2. We have reversed the sign because we are dividing by a negative number. We have reversed the inequality sign. Now let's solve this. So here this will be x is less than minus 5 by 2 and I've transposed this 3 to the other side. It becomes minus 3. Now here we have to simplify this. Minus 5 by 2 minus 3. So let's do that. Minus 5 by 2 minus 3 by 1. So here LCM will be 2. So here we have minus 5. Here 1 into 2. So minus 3 into 2 is minus 6. So here what do we have? Minus 11 by 2. So we have minus 11 by 2. So let's continue here. So x is less than minus 11 by 2 or x is less than minus 2 5s are 10, 1 by 2. X is less than minus 5, 1 by 2. So let's look at the number line at all the numbers less than minus 5, 1 by 2. Now minus 5 is here. All the numbers less than minus 5 will be minus 6, minus 7 and so on. So here this minus 5, 1 by 2 will be in between. So we are not going to include that. We continue with minus 6 and minus 7. So what is our solution set? Our solution set will be, we have numbers like this. So we put our dots because the numbers are going on like this. So it will be minus 6, minus 7. Okay, the other side, that will be minus 7, minus 6 and it goes on. But here it's all less than minus 5. So we have not included the other numbers. We begin from minus 6 and it goes on and on. Now how do we show this on a number line? So we have to put dark dots above these numbers. That is minus 6, minus 7, and since it's going on, we have to increase the size of our arrowhead. We increase the size of our arrowhead to show that this is going on continuously on the left hand side. So whichever side the arrowhead is thicker, it means it's going on that side. So the answer is option D. So option D is our final answer. Question 2. Solve. Now let's solve this inequation. Let's remember that x belongs to natural numbers. So here we have 7 is greater than 3x minus 8. So we can transpose the minus 8 to this side. So we get 7 plus 8 is greater than 3x, or 15 is greater than 3x. So now we can rewrite this as 3x is less than 15. That's what it says, isn't it? Now let's remove this 3. Let's remove this 3 so that we get only x. So let's divide both sides by 3. So here we can divide this by 3 and divide this also by 3. So divide by 3. Divide by 3 on both sides. So now what do we get? This 3 and this 3 gets cancelled, and here we get 3 5s are 15. So here what do we have? We have x is less than 5. And look at this first part, x belongs to natural numbers. So what are the natural numbers? Natural numbers are numbers that start from 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and so on. Now here it says x is less than 5. So what are all the numbers less than 5? 1, 2, 3 and 4. So these are the numbers less than 5. So what is our solution set? Our solution set will be numbers starting from 1, 1, 2, 3 and 4, because they are less than 5. Here it says x is less than 5. So we have all the natural numbers here less than 5. Question 3, minus 17 is less than 9y minus 8. And y belongs to z, and z stands for integers. So let's solve this. So here we have minus 17 is less than 9y minus 8. So let's get the whole number this side. So minus 17 will bring minus 8 this side, becomes plus 8 is less than 9y. So here what do we have? Minus 17 plus 8 is minus 9. Minus 9 is less than 9y, or you can write that as 9y is greater than minus 9. Now here we have to have only y, so let's divide both sides by 9. So this will be 9y divided by 9. This is greater than minus 9 divided by 9. So that is, what have we done here? We have divided by 9. So divide by 9. So now let's cancel. I can cancel this. So I have only y left. Here also I can cancel, and I'll have only 1 left. So here what do we have? Y is greater than minus 1, and we have integers. Okay, so here it says y belongs to integers. So what is our solution set? Solution set should have all numbers greater than minus 1. So what are the numbers greater than minus 1? 0 and the positive numbers. So let's start from here. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now this goes on because we have many positive numbers. So this is our solution set, and this is our answer. Question 4. 2 by 3x plus 8 is less than 12, and x belongs to whole numbers. So what are whole numbers? Whole numbers are numbers that start from 0, 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. These are all whole numbers. So this part we have written here. Now let's solve this. That is 2 by 3 x plus 8 is less than 12. So now here we're going to leave 2 by 3x here, and we're going to transpose 8 to the other side. So it becomes 12 minus 8. So 2 by 3x is less than 12 minus 8 is 4. So now we need to have only x, isn't it? So we have to remove this 2 by 3, which is multiplication. If we have to remove this 2 by 3, which is multiplication here, we have to divide by 2 by 3. That means we do it this way. We say 2 by 3 into x, okay, divided by 3 by 2. And on the other side also we should do it. 4 divided by 2 by 3, not 3 by 2, divided by 2 by 3. So here also we have to divide by 2 by 3. So what have we done? We are dividing by 2 by 3, dividing both sides by 2 by 3. So now here we can cancel this. You know how? Now this has become, this is division. We can change it to multiplication. So 2 by 3 into x into, write the reciprocal. Similarly here also 4 into 3 by 2, it becomes the reciprocal. Now we can cancel the 2's, we can cancel the 3's. Now here also we can cancel, it becomes 2. So now here what do we have? Now we have only x left here. X is less than 2 3's are 6. X is less than 6. And remember, x belongs to whole numbers. So all numbers starting from 0 less than 6 we have to write. That will be our solution set. So a solution set is all whole numbers less than 6. That is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So this is our solution set and our answer. Question 5. Solve the equation. 8 minus 2x is greater than and or equal to x minus 5 and x belongs to natural numbers. So natural numbers are all numbers that start from 1, 1, 2, 3 and so on. Now let's solve this part. So let's write that 8 minus 2x is greater than or equal to x minus 5. So here, first thing we're going to do is we're going to remove the 8 from here. So we're going to take it from here and put it on the other side. So that becomes minus 2x is greater than or equal to x minus 5 minus 8. So this is minus 2x is greater than or equal to x minus 13. Now let's bring the x to this side. The x that is here will bring it to this side. So that becomes minus 2x minus x is greater than or equal to minus 13. Now this is minus 3x is greater than or equal to minus 13. Now here as you can see, we have minus 3 into x. To remove that minus 3, we have to divide this by minus 3. So in our next step, we're going to divide. So here we're saying minus 3x divided by minus 3. Similarly, here also minus 13 divided by minus 3. When you divide by a negative number, remember your sign, inequality sign, will get reversed. So greater than will now become lesser than. So it is less than or equal to. So now let's simplify this. Cancel this. So we have cancelled the minus signs, we have cancelled. Now we have only x left. So x is less than or equal to 13 by 3, which is 3 fours are 12, 1 by 3. Okay, so now x is less than. So this is, let's rewrite that part. So now it is x is less than or equal to 4 1 by 3. So we have to think of all the numbers that are less than 4 1 by 3. And remember, x belongs to natural numbers. So what are all the numbers less than 4 1 by 3? Let's add a few more numbers here. So here I have 4, 5 and so on. It goes on. Okay. So now this number 4 1 by 3 is in between 4 and 5. So 4 1 by 3 will come here. It will be 4 1 by 3. So here when they say write numbers less than 4 1 by 3, I can write all the numbers less including 4 because 4 is also less than 4 1 by 3. So I can include this number also. So what is my solution set? My solution set is 1, 2, 3 and 4. We're including 4 also because it's less than 4 1 by 3. So this is my answer. Question 6, we have this question here and x belongs to whole numbers. So whole numbers are numbers that start from 0. We have 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. Now let's simplify this. So this now becomes 18 minus 3 into 2x minus 5, which is greater than 12. So now first let's remove the 18 from here. So the rest of it is 3 minus 3 into 2x minus 5 is greater than 12 minus 18. That is, now here also let me simplify. Minus 3 into 2x. So first I have to multiply these two. So minus 3 into 2x is minus 6x, and then we multiply minus 3 into minus 5, which is plus 15, and this is greater than 12 minus 18 is minus 6. Now here I have only minus 6, I'm going to leave it here. Now on the other side I'll have minus 6 minus 15 because I have transposed this plus 15 to the other side. So here what do I have? I have minus 6x is greater than minus 6 plus 15 is 21. So now to find the value of x, I need to divide this by minus 6. So let's do that. So minus 6x divided by minus 6. And on the other side also minus 21 divided by minus 6. Now here, remember when you divide by a negative number, your sign will reverse. So this is now going to change and I'll put it the reverse way. So this is how it is. So now let's cancel this. I can cancel the minus signs also here. So here what do I have now? X is less than 21 by 6. That means x is less than, how much is 21 by 6? 6 threes are 18, 19, 20, 21, 3 by 6. 3 by 6 is 3, 1 by 2. That means x is less than 3, 1 by 2. So what are all my whole numbers that are less than 3, 1 by 2? So 0 is less than 3, 1 by 2, 1, 2, 3 also, because the next number is 4 and in between this you will find 3, 1 by 2. So if we have to write all the numbers less than 3, 1 by 2, we have to write all numbers including 3. So let's write our solution set. Our solution set will be 0, 1, 2 and 3. This is our solution set. So you need to write your answer finally like this. Question 7. 4x minus 5 is greater than 10 minus x and x belongs to all these numbers here. So we need to keep that in mind. So let's solve this part here. That is 4x minus 5 is greater than 10 minus x. So this is 4x minus 5 is greater than 10 minus x. So here first thing we'll do is we'll leave the 4x here and here on this side we'll say 10 minus x plus 5. You transpose the 5 to the other side. So here we get 4x is greater than minus x plus 15. So let's transpose the x to this side. So it becomes 4x plus x is greater than 15. So now we have 5x. 5x is greater than 15. So now to remove this 5, we have to divide this by 5, divide this also by 5. So divide by 5, divide by 5. So what have we done? We have divided by 5. Divide by 5. Both sides. So now what do we have? Let's cancel what we can. So here I can cancel this. Here also I have 5 threes are 15. So that means x is greater than 3. So now let's go back to our set here that's given to us. X is greater than 3. These are all the elements of the set given. From this we pick our solution set. All numbers that are greater than 3 are 4, 5, 6 and 7. So that is our solution set. Solution set is 4, 5, 6 and 7. And this is our answer. Question 8, we need to solve this, okay? And remember x belongs to integers. And what are integers? Integers are numbers that are negative. We have 0, we also have positive numbers and so on. Both sides it goes on. So here now let's solve this part. So here we have 15 minus 2 into 2x minus 1. This is less than 15. That means we can write all numbers, integers that are greater than 1 by 2. So what are the numbers greater than 1 by 2? Where do you find that? You find 1 by 2 between 0 and 1, that is half. You find it between 0 and 1. That means all numbers greater than half means you carry on from 1. So our solution set here will be 1, 2, 3 all numbers here. We don't have an ending number given to us. So this is our final answer. Question 9. So here we have 2x plus 3 by 5 is greater than 4x minus 1 by 2, and x belongs to whole numbers. And whole numbers are numbers that begin from 0, 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. These are whole numbers. So let's simplify this now. So here we have 2x plus 3 by 5 is greater than 4x minus 1 by 2. So here let's cross multiply. I'll take 5 to the side and 2 to the side. So this will become 2 into 2x plus 3 is greater than 5 into 4x minus 1. Now let's multiply. I need to multiply 2 into 2x and 2 into 3. So that becomes 2 2s are 4. So that is 4x plus 2 3s are 6. This is greater than, now here also I have to multiply with this and then with this. So 5 into 4 is 20. So 20x minus 5 into 1 is 5. Now let's bring all the x to one side. So here I have 4x and I bring the other x, it becomes minus 20x. And I'll take the numbers to the other side. So I have minus 5 minus 6. So here now 4x minus 20x is minus 16x. This is greater than minus 11. Now here to remove this minus 16 from this x, I need to divide this by minus 16. So both sides I have to divide by minus 16. So it becomes minus 16x divided by minus 16. Here also minus 11 divided by minus 16. So let's write that divide by minus 16. Now, remember when we divide by a negative number, our sign will get reversed. So this is now this way. So now let's cancel. So I can cancel this, I can cancel this. Here also I can cancel this. Now here, x is less than 11 by 16. Now 11 by 16, now if I change that to a decimal number, what will I get? Let me divide 11 by 16 and see. So this is 0 and here I put a point here and 0, 110. So 16 into 6 is 96 minus I have 14. I can carry on. Let me look at my decimal number. This is 0.6. Now I have my whole numbers here. Where will 0.6 come? It's going to be more than 0, isn't it? 0.6 is more than 0. So it will come in between 0 and 1. 0.6 will come in between 0 and 1. And here it says x is less than 11 by 16, which is 0.6. It's less than 0.6. So what are the numbers less than this? It will be on the left side. And the number is 0. So I have only 0 there. So my solution set will have only 0 as its answer. So I hope you've understood this much, children. We will stop with this for now. In our next video, we will continue with the remaining questions. Thank you, children.